This is no longer a drill, this is a warning shot at the sea, because what the United States has just done, it has sent shockwaves across the Middle East. Donald Trump has ordered a US naval armada towards Iran. Not for war, not for peace, but just in case. You're watching Times XP, it's me, Dhriti Atri. Flying back from Davos summit, speaking aboard Air Force One, Donald Trump dropped a line that instantly raised global alarms. Let me quote what he said. "We have a lot of ships going that direction, not exercises, not routine patrol, a deliberate show of force." But why is US moving the warships there? Two red lines, two warnings. Trump says that Iran must not restart its nuclear program, execute people arrested during recent mass protests, and cross either line here, and Washington wants to be ready. Let's pause here because this is not just about ships. It's about timing. Earlier this month, Iran witnessed its biggest protest in years. A brutal crackdown followed, thousands dead. In fact, according to Iran, even more. And then came Donald Trump's cryptic post. Help is on its way. 3 words, maximum impact in geopolitics. The region, the entire region, it panicked. And what happened next? Well, behind the scenes, diplomacy went into override. Arab nations warned Trump a strike would explode into a regional war. Iranians could unite behind their regime. Israel raised a different fear here. Retaliation, missile, direct attack on Israeli territory. So, Trump dialed down the rhetoric here, but here's the catch. The military moves never stopped. Then enters the US Armada. The USS Abraham Lincoln Strike Group has quietly moved from South China Sea into the Indian Ocean. Now that changed everything. Why? Because now the US can strike Iran if ordered, defend Israel, protect US bases across the region, all in a short notice. This is deterrence, loaded and live. And Iran, well, Tehran is talking, but with conditions. Their foreign minister says that talks are possible, but only if they are fair and just. No surrendering uranium enrichment. At the very same time, the message is blunt. If attacked, Iran is ready for the war. Communication channels with the US, they are still open, but trust, that is almost none. So in the end, here's what we have to say. Last year, the US briefly joined a 12-day war between Iran and Israel. Those talks collapsed overnight, bombs replaced diplomacy, and now history feels uncomfortably close to repeating itself.